Peace and love, everyone. This is MCK Swift from the Universal Zulu Nation and the New Rap Order, here to bring you a virtual workshop for the Raise Up Project. This workshop is especially for the MCs, the spitters, the freestylers, anyone out there who feels like they have bars. This is your chance to step your game up and have a better shot at winning the contest. This workshop will take about 1 hour. Your verse must be recorded a cappella in a single still frame against a plain background. No editing, no post-production, just you, your voice, the camera. Your submission is due by June 30th, 2014, 11:59 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. There's a time limit of 3 minutes. Here are some facts that will help you build your verse. Every year, 1 million students in the US do not graduate from high school with their peers. On average, the graduation rate among Black and Latino students is less than 69%. A student from a low-income family is 5 times more likely to leave high school without a diploma than a student from a wealthy family. I'd also like to mention that the dropout rate for middle schoolers in many states is not tracked, so the numbers are even more drastic than what we have available. You can get more information to help you build your verse by visiting our website, raiseupproject.org. Okay, now we're going to brainstorm. What issue within the dropout crisis do you want to focus on? What reasons do you think there are that students drop out of high school? Do you want to focus on crime? You want to focus on literacy, personal income, the economy in general? Whatever it is, just put those ideas down on the page. So you can take some time, pause this video, and jot down your ideas in a brainstorm.
I think it's because some families aren't financially good, so they may need their kid to drop out and get a job.
I would say drugs. That would be my main reason as to why high school students drop out of school.
I think we're focused on the wrong things half the time, especially as African American students and Latino students, and I feel that the education system is satisfied.
I think a large contributor is that our generation is very focused on the present and wants immediate reactions and things to happen now.
When I give you writing prompts, I want you to free write. This means to write whatever comes to mind down on the page, uncensored. Don't think too hard, just let it be free. The #1 rule is don't stop writing.
How much should I write, or should I stop writing when I don't feel like I should write anymore?
Just trust yourself. Let your thoughts flow onto the page and write down whatever it is that you have in mind.
Does what I write have to be from my own perspective, or can I write from the perspective of someone else?
However you want to write it that way.
Does it have to rhyme?
Right now it's a free write, so however you want to do it, that's fine. If you feel like rhyming, go ahead and rhyme. If you don't want to, then don't. Later on, when we get into composing the rap, that's when the rhymes become much more important. So that you know, free writing is an exercise. It's not expected or designed for you to create a poem from a free write. It's just something for you to have to work from. So don't expect or try to have a masterpiece come out of free writing. It's really just to get the wheels churning in your head and to get your brain to spit out everything that's coming up for you as you write based on the prompt. Prompt #1, why did you choose to drop out or to stay in school? Press pause and free write on this topic for 10 minutes. Then when you're ready, press play. Now I want to ask you to share whatever you feel comfortable sharing. So it can be an excerpt or the entire free write.
I attend Berkeley High. My family, aunts, uncles, cousins attended Berkeley High. They all graduate. I can't quit now, I'm on a paper chase. My brother's thinking it's too late, having demeaning thoughts. Like if a nigga try me, he gon' meet this K. I'm on the road to some money, yeah, it's a race. Try and stop me, you gon' have to meet face to face. I'm turning in my essay regardless if it's late. You already know my people can't wait. We started late.
I'm out, I'm free. I run out of these glass doors for the last time, hoping they shatter, hoping they fall, knowing they won't. My life behind these doors is over. I don't need Miss Sora's condescending thoughts. I don't need Senora's pursed lips. You people are gone, out of my life. I left because nothing was there for me. I wasn't happy. I can learn on my own time. In between chilling,
Am I the 31% who fail or the 69 who follow the prescribed path? See, it took me a while to do the math. I'm given far too many definitions of myself. I walk along those with far more wealth, those whose skin tells them they can fly. I always did wonder why mine carried a far different message. It teaches me an alternate lesson.
Okay, so you finished with the first writing prompt. Now you're ready for prompt number 2. Put yourself in someone else's shoes. This can be a real or imagined person. This could be a teacher who's encouraging a student to stay in school or someone who's already dropped out of school. Whatever it is, lend your perspective through this free write. Pause this video and write for 10 minutes, and then when you're ready, press play. Cool, so now you've got a lot of material from your first 2 prompts. Take a moment, and if there's someone around that you want to share with, read your work aloud to them. If you're alone, then just read your work aloud to yourself. Cool, so let's hear from some people who want to share either their whole free writes or just a segment from their second free write.
You think you're a man, but you're really not. You dropped out of school your sophomore year thinking you had a lot. Addicted to alcohol and drugs, you probably thought you were a thug. Beating your wife and kids, we never showed you love. Do you need a hug? Never mind. I think it's my time to shine. I won't be another you, so you can stop and think about it. You're my dad and I love you, but it's time for me to leave. I made it, I'm here, I'm following your dream. When I make it to the top, I'll dream of limos and nice parking lots. I want to be the greatest. I've always had haters. Just follow my footsteps and I'll lead you to something amazing.
I dropped out because guns and bullets educate me. I've had one too many trips to juvie. Drugs birthed me. My gang is my school, my home, my family. Thug life raised me. I've been a part of it since I was 8. I've seen my brothers, my sisters, my cousins dead on street corners like trash. They treat us like we're worthless, hunting us like animals. I stay strapped. Cause I gotta protect my own, my kind. The outsiders are the enemy. The ones with hollow hearts not saying that they're making us become an extinct species. Killing mine, one by one.
I am you. I am the old supermarket lady who smiles whenever she sees you because you are college bound. I am the poor neighborhood whose expectations pour into your skin, pound against your head. Raise your expectations. I am the girl who slashed her bangs because she's a rebel. I am the mother of 4 children, expecting her oldest to get accepted on full scholarship. I am Cordelia, who knows her daddy will get her into the college of her choice. Wake up, get dressed, go to school, homework, home. The monotone routine of a high schooler. I am the girl who knows she will never reach her parents' expectations. I am the high school failure. I am the high school dropout. I am the high school suicide. I am the high school tragedy. I am the dying story.
Okay, so now that you've read your stuff aloud, you know that you have a lot to work with. Take the next 20 minutes to write a rap that pulls from all the writing that you've done so far. You can use some of the beats that are found on the page below while you're writing, but remember that your submission for the contest must be a cappella. That means no music.
I sat in the front freshman year. I got good grades, preventing my mother's tears, hope beat in her eyes, and higher and higher her expectations rise. But I did not meet them. I ran from the stress because I could not see them. I could not see the accomplishment. I ran from the Montemonious lifestyle. I ran from stress. I'm afraid, and I ran from the best. So I wrote it, and I hid it, and I smoked it, and I felt bad, and I felt alive. I felt alive, but now I feel dead, because one hit after another made my expectations turn into shreds, dropout, lying in a grave that they now call a rehab bed.
I'm racing towards greatness. A factor ain't always education. Coming from the A-list, the B-list seems to be less sacred. From the N.O. to Sacramento, success is on the mental or some sport or some sort. Racing down the field or sitting in some court. Life in the street seems to be more appealing to me than sitting in a classroom learning nothing but defeat. Change the beat, switch the setting. What kind of education are we getting? What kind of game are we letting go? Letting go. I just want to let you know that the bars I spit are cold, but the block is hot as a stove.
I'm out, I'm free. Running out of these doors hoping someone's chasing me, looking for me, watching out for me, but no one is. I want to go back, but it's all commitment. Still run to this world that was made for men, white men who had it all in the palm of their hands, never tripping off whatever they doing wrong. Eventually they just gonna buy it off, but we ain't never had that option.
Now that your verse is ready, practice before you record and submit. Make sure you stand up straight, look into the camera, and speak clearly. Make sure you're breathing deeply and that you project your voice. And most of all, have fun. It takes a lot of bravery for you to get up in front of a bunch of people, even if it is over the World Wide Web. Remember, you have something to say, and your voice deserves to be heard. Now that your verses are ready, record yourself performing them a cappella. Then upload the video to YouTube and submit it at raiseupproject.org. Peace.